Hello my friends, and welcome back to our blind let's play. It's Attorney Investigations 2, featuring Miles Edgeworth, the Prosecutor's Path. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based game channel, and today... Well, today I'm still reeling from just everything that's been happening lately. It's amazing how everything's coming together with the kids and this hidden acolyte, who was apparently one of... It's either Gustavia's son or Dover's son? I mean, I guess what makes sense was Dover's son, because his dad got killed, and so therefore he's seeking revenge of sorts, maybe? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I threw out all my theories before. Some of them I landed right, but this one I just don't know where it's going. So let's find out together, shall we? Hope we're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. I continued my correspondence with the young acolyte even after entering prison. Recently, that has all come to an abrupt halt. However, it left me quite concerned. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago were all drawn into incidents one by one. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison. I just love how he's like, yeah, I can easily escape. It's no big deal. It's like, what? Those involved 12 years ago were Patricia Rowland, Blaze the Best, and President Huang's body double. And Miss Rowland was the warden of Mr. Dogen's prison? I blackmailed the warden. That woman had tried to kill me. Perhaps the good prosecutor has already deduced the reason. You murdered President Huang. However, the world still believed he was alive. So you are a liability, a loose end. If you were able to prove that President was a fake, both Patricia Rowland and Blaze the Best would have been in danger. That is correct, and I had heard the proof with my own ears. I'll be waiting in the courtyard of the orphanage at midnight on February 9th. Even if it's just once, I want John to be able to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'll be waiting. Who might you be? My apologies, but I am presently waiting for someone. I am well aware of that, President Huang. Are you not meeting with your son? However, I do not spill blood needlessly. You may relax. I seek only the President's life. It can't be. Please wait. I'm just about to meet my son for the first time. I'm sure this will be the first and the last time. Please, at least wait until we are finished. I had thought that the President would beg for his life, but he was of a different sort. Officially, the President had no son. However, he shook his head instead. This illegitimate son was his, and he intended to recognize him publicly. Furthermore, he claimed that he had already made preparations towards that end. Would that son of his be the boy with horns over there by any chance? Boy with the horns? Wait, you can see John's horns? There is no need to see them. From the moment I escaped from prison until now, I have been closely lending an ear to your voices. He said that the President made preparations towards recognizing his son. Wait, he's been hearing our voices? So is he the one that's been bugging us? But the word preparations alone would be insufficient for blackmail. That's it. There was one thing that could prove Huang's words. The will held by the House of Lang. It was also proof of his trust in us. His son's existence would have been revealed to the world. The name on the recording, the mention of preparations, and the will extinct fire. Together, they suffice to make the wooden bow to my words. With those three pieces of information, one could prove the identity of the double by using John. The president blocked the first strike of my knife with something served. As pieces of it fell atop the stew, I struck once more. This time, the blow proved fatal. So, Dogen cut off the Mozilla doll's horn. None but I heard his final words. Only myself and that child knew of the president's secret son. Dogen and the Acolyte. I continue my correspondence with the young Acolyte, even after entering prison. In other words, you contacted him from prison. Hehehe. Well, that is correct. A post office box was used. A post office box? It would allow one to send and receive letters without revealing the recipient's location. I could not use the form of correspondence that would reveal the Acolyte's location. There was someone keeping watch over my correspondences after all. He must mean the prison warden, Patricia Rowland. Could you be more specific about the nature of your correspondence? Well, there were many moves for my correspondence chest messages. Correspondence chest? If I recall, the person you were playing against? This might be hard to believe, but Dogen's chess opponent was. Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley? Wasn't it Horse Knightley? We certainly found the correspondence chess memo in Knightley's cell. Okay. Does that mean that Knightley is his acolyte? Okay, Ray and I just hit that at the same time. Good to know, Ray. Does that mean that Knightley boy was a kid from the IS-7 incident? Could that really be true? Is there any evidence connecting Knightley to the IS-7 incident? Oh. I mean, the only clue is that if he's Dover's son or Gustavia's son, then that would work. But he did have amnesia. I'm all but certain there's a connection between Knightley and Dogen, Dogen's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now, was actually Knightley all along. That is proof enough. Tomorrow I shall interrogate him. I'll get him to confess that he's one of Dogen's henchmen. The thing you laid to rest in front of the flower bed 12 years ago, you simply must retrieve it. So this would link him to 12 years ago. Yeah, that would link him to 12 years ago, which is the SS5 incident, but not the IS-7 incident. Oh. I'm unsure. Like, I don't see anything. Kidnapping was a charade. Culprits moved Mr. Cameron's body and took a fake photo. A ring. There's a ring. But is there a ring on with the IS-7? Where's the IS-7 at? Not particularly. I am. Trying to blank on this one. I don't know of any connections between Knightley and the IS-7 incident. Because that was 18 years ago. How old would a Knightley be? Can't look at profiles. I mean, should I just choose the IS-7 document? It seems like the most logical thing to choose. But this one also seems good. Mr. Shields, I'd like you to take a look at this piece of evidence. Ah, what about it? Are you saying it's evidence that connects Knightley Boy to the IS-7 incident? Uncle Ray doesn't think your dad has anything to do with this incident at all, though. Perhaps I should think it over one more time. I'm honestly unsure. Like, I'm gonna choose the Horace Knightley thing next, but if I run into just losing a ton of health here, I want to be able to come back here without losing too much. Why don't you look over Knightley Boy's belongings one more time? Something related to IS-7 instant just might pop out. Knightley's belongings, huh? Let's look over them one more time. So he's talking about the ring in the chest, right? Oh. Okay, before we do the ring in the chest, why don't we press through with all these other statements first? Because you know I like to do that. Recently, that has all come to an about however. It left me quite concerned. It came to a halt, now of all times. Quite odd, is it not? I knew this to me again and again how odd it was. That scary dog talked? Was he like, something's odd? Woof? I understand, and he missed his heart, even if he does not voice his thoughts. Then there's something I'd like to ask, just in case. Your scary dog staring at me right now. He's not saying I'm hungry, I want some meat, right? Perhaps. Perhaps. Ah, Mrs. Edgeworth. It seems she's not much good with the assassin's dog. I wouldn't be good with the dog either. I'd be running too. Good boy, good boy. There's a good boy. So then, at any rate, my correspondence with the acolytes suddenly came to an abrupt halt. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago were all drawn into incidents one by one. You press the wrong button? That certainly does seem too much for a mere coincidence. The body double of Dijuan Wong, the president of Zhangfa, faked an assassination plot. Patricia Rowland, the prison warden, murdered Horace Knightley. And Blaze DeBest, the chairman of the PIC, murdered Joe Crane. Come to think of it, as I have been investigating these cases, I have felt the presence of some force behind the scenes. Even within the prison, I could tell that this was no insignificant event. I grew more and more curious, and so I discarded briefly from the prison. You absconded briefly from prison? I cannot forgive such a criminal act. You stole your way out of prison? I cannot forgive such a thieving act. Weren't you talking about trying to find a way to steal yourself out of prison a couple cases ago? Relax, no one was hurt. I merely have connections that allow me to step foot outside. Ah, but even so, you can't just escape from prison, pal. Arrest him, arrest him. That would be necessary. Once my business is done, I shall return to my sale. You trying to make fools of us? A prison isn't the kind of place you can just enter and leave at will. Hehehe, the wolf may say that. But one can see that the wolf and his pack also share an interest in the tales of the past. Agent Lang, Detective Gumshoe. There are still a few things I must ask Dogen. Please postpone matters until then. Ah, yes, sir. I knew you'd say that, Mr. Edgeworth. Dang it all. But I'm not taking my eye off you for a second. Okay, but even so, I don't really get it. Who exactly is this acolyte? Indeed, Dogen himself has not yet made that clear. What's important is the thread connecting Dogen and this acolyte, their correspondence. And not just the letters. You should pay attention to the means that was used as well. Okay, so press here. And then we go back to this. And then from here, we go with the possessions. This was all that Knightley left behind. Could there be a clue hidden within? Which should I investigate, the ring or the chessboard? Ah, the ring! Definitely. The ring is... It's Dover's ring. Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? Mr. Shields, please take a look at this ring. Ah, this pattern is? It's Pierre Kay's. I thought so. He had Mr. Dover's seal turned into a ring. However, why would he have this? Shouldn't it have been held by the police as evidence from the IS-7 incident? Back to the incident. The seal was returned to the victim's next of kin. Mr. Dover's only family was his son. But since no one knew where the son had gone to, it took a while to get it to him. I'd heard that the police had finally found him and delivered his inheritance, but So, the seal was thereby safely delivered to his son. But didn't his son have amnesia? And then he turned the seal into a ring and wore it on his person. He had amnesia. And then the ring, like the letter, like the promise book. Starting to come together. Okay, so the promise book that Kay had revitalized her memory. And that was setting the stage for another person to have their memory recovered by an item that they found. And the item they found was Pierre Kay's ring. So when he got the ring, he remembered that he was Dover's son. And he set out on a quest of vengeance. Isn't Horace Knightley dead? He's dead. Oh. So the one following Horace Knightley's plan may be the other kid instead. I don't know. It would make so much more sense if he wasn't dead. Nightly Mementos data update him organizer. So, Mr. Knightley was Mr. Dover's son? The police are fools. I'm sure they did a thorough check before handing over the seal. Is someone involved in the IS-7 incident was his chess opponent? Knightley, Then that man must be the mastermind behind this case. I don't think so. I think it's the other kid. But Knightley is dead. Exactly. That's the problem. He cannot be involved in this incident. How about that? The only one that could be the mastermind was himself a murder victim. But the dead guy can't be the culprit, so there's no way that's right. It certainly is strange. In that case, who is the culprit? Ah, recently. Wait, what? I think this is new. Hold on, I'm gonna press here. No, this is new. That was your means of playing correspondence chess. Use chess notation for your moves. As expected, the good prosecutor has done a thorough investigation. His chess opponent was Horse Knightley, right? The ring Knightley wore. Mr. Shields, please have a close look at it. Well, yeah, there is no mistake. This is the evidence from the IS-7 incident. Police found Mr. Dover's son and returned it to him. If you're saying that the son was Knightley, well then, the acolyte, who was Dogen's chess opponent in the Mastermind, was Knightley? No, Knightley has already been murdered. He cannot be at the center of the incident. There is no doubt that the Mastermind is still hiding somewhere out there. Well then, Mr. Dogen, sorry to keep you waiting. That was a rather interesting tale, wasn't it, Anubis? I shall continue my story about the acolyte. Our long-standing chess match shall continue. Recently, it has all come to an abrupt halt, however, and let me quite concerned. Okay, so here, this is stuff we've seen before. Sorry, all. Okay. Oh! Wait a second. By going through that dialogue, I got information updated on a clue. So I'm pretty sure I have to use that updated clue somewhere here. Oh, and this is different too. Writing letters in Braille can be a rather enjoyable pastime. If you're wondering what happened there a minute ago, I was getting these pop-ups, and I just wanted to close everything to get them out of here. They should show up in the video, but they were annoying me. Excuse me, but you wrote letters in Braille. And I don't mind the pop-ups because they're my friends playing games, which is great. I love to see my friends having fun. But at the same time, I'm trying to get involved in this. I don't want distractions. Indeed, 5 possessive tools necessary to write in Braille. Wow, so you need to use tools to write in Braille? I never knew. Then, would you please tell us what you wrote? Everything. Letters, of course. And also the movements of the chess pieces. He wrote the movements of the chess pieces by hand. That statement is intriguing. So then, how does your homemade, handmade dog piece move? Okay, that question can wait. So then, what did you do when the letters stopped coming? Within the prison, I grew increasingly concerned about the acolyte's whereabouts. Okay, but even so, I don't really get it. Who exactly is this acolyte? Indeed, Dogen himself has not yet made that clear. What's important is the thread connecting Dogen and this acolyte, the correspondence. The only thing I can think of, and this just hit me, what if Knightley is not Dover's son? What if he was pretending to be Dover's son? And the other kid is actually Dover's son. And he's on a mission of revenge. And the other kid is working with him because Gustavia is trashy to his son too? I mean, he didn't really care about his son at all, right? Hate not knowing. I love not knowing too. And not just the letters. We should pay attention to the means that was used as well. Oh. Hold on. This is not in Braille. This is typed on a word processor. There's no way that Dogen could read this. Bingo! I'm certain you said you wrote your letters in Braille. Correct. The good prosecutor must know that I'm lacking insight, do you not? The correspondence chest letter we found have been typed out using a word processor. What? That cannot be! What do you mean? So, someone went out of the way to retype the letters on a computer? Could another person have acted as a middleman between Dogen and Knightley? What do you mean? Dogen wrote his letters in Braille. However, by the time it reached Knightley, it had been written on a word processor. We must assume that some middleman rewrote those letters. And the reverse can also be said. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Ray. And that somebody must have taken letters Knightley, wrote and me deliver them to Dogen. Yes, that is indeed true. Correspondence chest memo updated my organizer. Knightley and Dogen both communicated through a certain individual. Dogen, were the letters that reached you? They were in Braille, of course. So, Knightley's boys' letters must have been transposed by the same person as well. Oh? Well then, that somebody must be the mastermind behind the case. You're saying there's someone else who's the mastermind behind this case? Then who the heck is it? Dover's son, Knightley, is already deceased. In that case, there is one more youth that we should consider to be the mastermind. You mean Dean Gustavia's son? But who the heck is he? If Knightley is Dover's son, then Gustavia's son must be... Hold on, how old is Knightley? Now it was 24. So I'm looking for someone who's 24 years old. This is faster. 25? 25? It's possible. Simon's 24. Simon is 24. Could it be? Could he be the key to this case? No, I mean that name was given to him way before this case ever started. Yeah, I don't really want to believe it, but if they're the same age, or about the same age, then the only one it could be is either Will Powers or Simon Keys. Well, we're the only friends either of us had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had real families. It can't be. Could it? Could it really be him? Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? You got all pale. I don't remember who said that. I don't remember. I figured it out. The identity of the mastermind has been controlling this case from the shadows. What? Who in the world is it? I don't want to believe it myself, but it is someone we know quite well. The mastermind is... I don't remember who said that! Ah! Well, I narrowed it down to two possible people, right? Well, the 24-year-old or the 25-year-old. the mastermind behind this case, sent a letter to Jill Crane which deceived Blaze. Furthermore, he kidnapped John and eavesdropped on us. However, of all his actions, the one I have not been able to get out of my mind is how he brought an unconscious Kay to the roof. Oh, the dots. The giant monster. Huh? Did you just say something? That's right. The key to exposing the mastermind is in the monster's true form. I almost forgot. If you like, please come to our next show. I'll also be performing in it. The Very Big Circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages. Miss Swift, there's something I would like to ask of you, and I may need to apologize to you as well. I don't know. I'll wait on that. What? You mean me? You said that you recorded the sound of Mozilla spewing flames. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something recorded on that tape recorder? That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of Mozilla sweeping out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames. That's right. I ain't actually seen it with my own eyes, though. Could you let us listen to the tape? Sure thing. There we go. This sound is as I thought. Here's something in the background, like a screeching wheel or something. So, it seems that my reasoning was correct. The true nature of the monster and the mastermind. All of my logic is coming together. Miss Hart, you said that you captured a giant eye on film, did you not? I sure did. Right here in this photo. Though we cannot confirm it like this. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Lend us your film analysis device. Okay, but what do you want to analyze, sir? This photo, please. I'm on it. Is there a new clue in this photo? So there's the eye. What does that look like? It's got like a star pattern here. This is... I don't know what that is. I don't have this circus light either, so I can't look at it. See? Ain't that Mozilla's eye right where I would be? I see. I have finally grasped the true form of the giant monster that was being controlled by the mastermind. Giant monster? You admitting it? You are, ain't you? You admitting that the mighty Mozilla is real? No, that's preposterous. This is not Mozilla. This is the eye of a different monster. Oh, yeah, of course, there's more than one monster. Is that Gordy? Please have a look at this. It's a flyer for the Very Big Circus. This is... Precisely. There is a rather large balloon with the head of a lion pictured here. Oh, that's the head of a lion. This balloon is the true identity of the giant monster. In addition, the sound Miss Swift recorded, which she believes to be Mozilla spewing flames. Mr. Prosecutor, don't tell me you're gonna say something that'll shatter my dreams of a scoop. Hot air balloons fly by using burner to heat the air, right, sir? Ah. Precisely, Detective. The Mastermind used this monster of his. Is that how the president got down without using the elevator? To bring Kay to the rooftop of the Grand Tower without using the elevator. Well, that's how Kay got there, at least. Wouldn't that mean that the Mastermind is somewhat connected to the circus? He's a member of the circus, Knightley's friend, and dang, who's Knightley's friend? Oh my god, it was right in front of me! I totally forgot! Yes, he was! He was delivering the correspondences. Who'd have thunk it? An apprentice beast tamer. He's no amateur. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. For the beast he has tamed is none other than this entire case. Sitting in front of me the entire time! Simon Keys. He is the mastermind behind this whole incident. Well, Mr. Keys? Was really behind it all? No way. I don't believe it. I mean, we trusted him. How could it all have been a lie? That's just heartbreaking. Kay. What is it? Hey you, stop. Where do you think you're going? Kay, the boy with horns is rather perceptive. The good prosecutor has done a remarkable job. Now that I've heard that, I have no further business here. What? Wait, Dogen. The dog just attacked me! Dang it! Where'd he vanish to? Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay? That was fast getaway. He said it was returning his jail though, right? Should be fine. You should be fine. Maybe? Yes, I'm fine. However... that guy? John. That Dogen guy. He's the one who killed my dad, right? There is no question more difficult to answer. However, there's no use in denying the truth. Yes, John, you are correct. You'll pay for this. I swear he's gonna pay. I'll make him pay myself. John, you mustn't finish that thought. Prosecutor Edgeworth, please pay us no mind. Sir, I put an APB on Dogen. All available police units will be searching for him. Yeah, maybe we should be searching for Simon. You heard the man, kid. I don't mean to be heartless, but we need to hurry too. So, Miss Prosecutor, where's the mastermind right now? Agent Lang is right. Our top priority right now should be catching the mastermind. He said he would be practicing. He is most likely at the very big circus tent. But first, Agent Lang, I have a request. A request? What is it? Now that we've identified the giant monster, our next order of business is to capture it. The moment we arrive at the tent, I need you to locate the specific item post-haste. And Detective, I ask that you perform a follow-up investigation on the kidnapping incident. Roger that, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, I want to help out too. In that case, you'll be in charge of calling for backup. If he is truly the mastermind, we may require assistance from a certain someone. Talking about Shelly? I met him so many times, yet his facade always fooled me into sympathy. He may have gotten the better of me in the past, but this time, I'll settle it once and for all. To be continued. Now, normally I just go on to the next part. I mean, we're at 41 minutes, and normally my episodes are about anywhere from 50 to an hour. However, I have not been feeling well lately. That's why I didn't record yesterday. Had really bad headaches, weather changing. I'm feeling pretty good right now, but I don't want to push myself. I want to make sure that, I enjoy what I'm doing. And I really do enjoy what I'm doing. This may be the only video I even put out today. But if I finish a little bit earlier, maybe I'll have time to put out the second one. I'm not sure yet. But either way, I love you all so very much. I can't thank for everything that you guys do because it would take me till the end of time. Truly, I can't thank you enough. You are amazingly awesome, and I so appreciate you all. Never let anyone tell you that you don't matter, because you definitely matter to at least one flightless bird. Until next time, my dear friends, have a wonderful, fantastic day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.